Did you know that homeschooling in the US has grown by over 60% in the last decade? Families are discovering the benefits of designing an education that fits their values, lifestyles, and goals. But what if the traditional 8-hour school days is holding your family back from the life you wanted to create? Stay till the end to find out how we use a point system-based reward system to keep our kids motivated and learning with freedom. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Mai. I'm a Hmong Canadian living in Vietnam with my husband and 2 beautiful daughters, designing our abundant aesthetic lifestyle. On this journey, I'm all about personal growth, creating enriching routines, glam out guides, and exploring the world. In today's episode of my life, we're diving into homeschooling and why I believe kids don't need to be away from home 8 hours a day like it's a job. If you're considering a move abroad, curious about the expat life, or interested in homeschooling, keep watching. So let's be real. When parents think of homeschooling, it can be very overwhelming. What curriculum do we use? How do we balance socialization? Is it really going to be the flexible life we want, or are we just bringing school stress into our home? I tried online schooling for my kids while living in Canada, and it felt like we were stuck in front of a screen for 8 hours. And when we wanted a day off, we had to ask for permission from a teacher. That's not the life I wanted for my family. I'm designing a life where we have family time, freedom, and real learning, not just following a strict schedule that feels like a job. There are so many ways to approach homeschooling, and it's all about finding what works for your family. For us, the focus is on reading and writing first. Once my girls have mastered that, the rest will come. Learning how to learn is more important to me than scamming information. We want to raise our kids who know how to find the answer and not just to memorize the facts. At a homeschool meetup, I heard a parent ask, why do we hire tutors for subjects our kids struggle with, but not for the things they excel at? Which really got me thinking, why not help them become experts in their strengths? That really stuck with me. If a child is amazing at something, why not invest in that and let them truly excel? Think of singers and athletes who start young and train for years. They become experts, and they start making money even in the early years. Why can't our kids do the same in their own passions? I have a personal example too, that in high school, I struggled with my classes and even failed English. I had to retake it in summer school. And because I focused on just one subject, I ended up acing it. That experience taught me the power of focusing on one thing at a time. Now, I want to bring that mindset into my kids' education. Whether it's sticking to one subject a week or focusing on their strengths. The goal is to create an environment where they can truly thrive. Now, here's where our homeschooling really clicks. We use a point system, and my kids get paid for their work. They make $5 a day plus 10 points if they finish their learning by 5 p.m. But if they finish late, say by 8 p.m., they only earn 10 points without the $5. This system teaches them the real-world skills, time management and discipline, and understanding the value of their work. They can take breaks whenever they want, but they know if they don't finish on time, they won't get paid as quickly. They also have this opportunity to use their points for rewards like ice cream, staying up late, or choosing what's for dinner. It's not just about learning facts, it's about learning how life works. This is just like in the business world. You wouldn't just start up 5 businesses at the same time. To be successful, you need to focus on one thing at a time and master it and build it from there. By focusing on one subject on their strengths, our kids can truly excel instead of being spread too thin. If you're looking for a way to give your child more freedom, responsibility, and a chance to really thrive in what they love, this approach might be for you. Homeschooling doesn't have to be rigid. It can be the most freeing thing you can do for your family. Okay, I was just kind of reviewing my video here, and I just wanted to add this because just want to make sure people know I'm not no expert at homeschooling. I really don't believe I am. I just know what I believe in. So no judge to other people. And also, even though I'm not the best at everything, I'm really good at searching it up and finding the answer or getting help. So if you're like afraid about getting started in homeschooling and not knowing everything, you don't need to know everything. It's just a learning process and being good at looking for information, looking for process, and looking for the answers, basically. Like, that's what we're trying to teach our kids. If they are stuck on something, that they're able to look for those answers, that they know how to look for those answers. And yeah, like, I hope that makes sense, right? So we just want to get really good at looking for the answers. I'm just saying, I just want everyone to know I'm not no expert. I'm just someone who speaks from my mind and just know what I want for my family and what my values are. And if your values align with mine, then follow along and let's just take the journey together. What do you think about this homeschooling philosophy? Let me know in the comments below. If you want more details on how we use the point system in our homeschooling, check out my next video on a deeper dive. And remember, embrace abundance in every aspect of your life. Let's grow, glow, and flourish together.